Black Hawk Christian, led by head coach Matt Roth, back in the state title game. This time, the Braves squaring up against the Linton Stockton Miners. Black Hawk Christian looking for their third state title in 5 years. Second quarter, the Miners with a fast start. Here, it's Joey Hart knocking down the triple. He finished with a game-high 23 points. Later, it's Kellen Pickett with the steal, and he takes it down to get the bucket plus the harm for Black Hawk Christian. The Braves trailed by 11 at the break, but begin to storm back in the third. Here, Gage Sefton hits the turnaround J to close the gap for the Braves, and his coach, Matt Roth, trying to breathe through those nerves. And later in the fourth, it's Kellen Pickett again inside for the Braves, their first lead of the game here, and the Braves would take that lead and never look back. And here, Jimmy Davidson hits the runner in the lane. Black Hawk Christian mounts the second half comeback to defeat the Miners and win their third title in 5 years by a final of 52-45.
Coach keyed in on halftime, like we got to come out with energy. We've been down before, and then just playing as a unit, and we stayed close-knit like we have been all year, and I think that helped us to stay composed through the end and kind of make a run there.
First half, we were a little out of sorts and just playing, so that second half just played like we know how to play, and, the results came.
Southwood looking to cap off their Cinderella run in the 1A state title, led by first-year head coach Christian Perry. The Knights battling against Indianapolis Lutheran. First quarter, Knights breaking the Saints' press as Dylan Stout inside for the easy deuce. Later in the first, again, it's the Knights out and running as senior forward Jason Oprisic is able to get the bucket inside. A competitive first quarter, but the Saints would open things up in the second quarter. Good ball movement here for the Saints as DeRay Smith finishes at the rim. He finished with 21 on the game. Things don't get much better for Southwood after the break, but still, the Knights continue to fight hard as Will Weiner gets the bucket here plus the harm. But the clock strikes midnight on this Cinderella run for Southwood as Indianapolis Lutheran gets the Class A title with a final of 97-66.
I think we had 17 turnovers in the first half, and our goal's less than 10 for a game, and have 17 turnovers in the state finals in one half. It's hard to, especially when you're playing a really good team, it's hard to compete.
I'm just going to miss all the nights we went out to eat and we were just joking around with each other, and I try to soak up every one of those moments this week. It's just been really fun with these guys. Couldn't ask for a better group.
Now, despite the loss, senior guard Cole Weiner, right there, was the recipient of the Ray Kraft Mental Attitude Award for Class 1A basketball. Now, the Comets coming off 3 straight losses, looking to straighten things out tonight at the Coliseum. Comets facing off against the Rapid City Rush for the second straight night, looking for a victory this time around. First period, Daniel Maggio rips one into the back of the net to give the Comets the early advantage. The Comets not done yet in the first, though. Later, it's Sean Boudria out in front, and he's going to fire into the back of the net for another Comets goal, 2-0 advantage after one. Now, the game would be tied at 3 heading into the final period, where the Comets would outscore the Rush by 3 goals, including a goal by goaltender Ryan Fanti, the first ever goal by a goaltender in Comets history. The Comets win by a final of 6-3.
I went to my first Comets game the other night, and it was during the week, so I was nervous, but the Comets fans come out.
It's fun, it's electric, and, the season is kind of coming down to, it's winding to a close, so if you haven't been to a Comets game yet, get out there and enjoy yourself, because it's a fun atmosphere.
Support the K's,
yes.
The jungle, is that what they call it?
Yes, it is, yeah, it's fun, it's fun atmosphere.
We'll see you in the jungle. We'll be right back.